from off the hook here. I just want to run through a few things with you from the 2018 Tiger Tournament. There's various different methods that the guys like to use during tournament. Live bait being one of them, carpenter fishing and spinning. Okay, so this is the most common trace that the guys use for cappy fishing. A sample here of how we would make a trace for live bait fishing. Also have 3 different varieties of hooks there, and there's 3 different kinds of spinners that become very popular this year. Also got a couple of samples of the flies, if anyone's interested in fly fishing. That's the kind of fly you'll be looking at. I'm now going to run through a couple of rods and reels that the guys use. So as you can see here, we've got the new Crucial rods out. A couple of the different versions of the Kariba rods. Also very popular this year with the spinning guys. I'll show you a couple of the reels that the guys are tending to enjoy. Got the Kariba 200, the HG. It's an 8.5 to 1 gear ratio, nice and fast. Really nice reel, Japanese spec Metanium, 8.5 to 1, also very quick. Live bait fishermen like to use the bait runners. And for you cappy guys, it's a Sedona 2,500. Big thank you to all our loyal customers that have supported us throughout 2018, and tight lines.
The day before the tournament, the teams meet at the long bar for registration and to collect their tabs and boat numbers. They are apprehensive about tomorrow's fishing, and there's a great excitement amongst the teams.
Good afternoon everybody, and welcome to KitFit 2018. I would like to start by thanking our valued sponsors, without whose support we would be unable to run this prestigious tournament. Our gold sponsors, EcoCash, Isuzu, Sawira and Zambezi. Our silver sponsors, Ram Petroleum, Superfert, THI. And thank you as well to our bronze support and way-based sponsors. It now gives me great pleasure to declare KitFit 2018 officially open. Thank you.
Tight lines, enjoy it, and we'll see you at the start line. Thank you very much, everybody.
I think the fishing is going to be a lot better. I would have said that 2 weeks ago. The water temperatures dropped somewhat in the last week. So it's an unknown factor, but there should be a lot better fishing for the carpenter fishermen this year. With the water higher, there's a lot more pinnacles that they can fish. Fishing should be a lot better than last year for everyone in general. Let's just hope the water temperature increases in the next couple of days.
It's an early morning start and the boats are rushing to the pontoon where the tournament officials collect their tabs for the first day's fishing. The boats are all now lined up at the start, waiting for the flare. And there goes the flare, and the teams roar off to their favourite fishing spots. With the water level higher than last year, the teams will expect better fishing. Nice catch from a team at Gachi Gachi. And of course, an abundance of game on the shoreline. Show us what you caught. Playtime cooling down from the hot sun. All types of boats being used, including this pontoon. Mednet provides medical facilities at the tournament. We spoke to the Waybay sponsors to hear what they offer to entice the teams.
Okay, this year we've got lots and lots of stuff. We're obviously going to change every single day, but for today we've got these lovely fishing caps like Shailene is wearing, and these are quite unique. As you can see, you can take the studs off, the little flap off, and it's a cap that you can use like an ordinary cap. And then obviously when you're fishing, and then we also have these cooling towels. Dip it in water and then just shake it, and it keeps you cool all day. Yeah, and then also for the biggest fish through our Waybay, we've got this lovely teak table. It's a picnic table and 2 chairs, foldable chairs, and then we've also got some coolers, some wheels, and also some cooler bags.
Free beer is one of them. We've got cooler boxes, binoculars, and flasks for our top teams over the next few days.
And a lot of free beer. There's a little sunblock just for you to carry around on your boat when you're going fishing, and then a little first aid kit because I think guys always need that.
So this year we have our giveaways of the water bottle. Tomorrow we're doing the mugs, and then we've got the cooler bags, and then any fish through our Waybay gets a free Brightong set, which is over 5 kgs, and any fish over 10 kgs, the highest over 10 kgs, wins the KB 250 park just over there.
We've got life jackets to give away and waterproof bags for your phones or anything like that, and some cooler bags and caps.
For the teams, what we have, we've got can coolers, we've got, this is the can coolers, and then we've got hand sanitizers, hand sanitizers, and then we have power banks, right? So that's what we're giving away as sport prizes. And maybe for the biggest fish per day, we've got these bright packs and the power banks. And the third thing, and then for the overall big fish, we're giving away 3 months free subscription on our internet, including equipment and your installation.
There's great excitement and anticipation as the teams go to their favorite Waybay sponsors to weigh their catch.
2.630.
5.695.
And there goes the blow of the whistle for a tigerfish weighing over 5 kgs.
This is the boy that missed last year's vehicle, our Susan vehicle, by 300 grams. Well done. We've got a fish weighing in at 5.690. Right, Peter Quinton's making his way down to the gate if he's not there already. We've got around 30 seconds, so if you've got any fish outside the Waybay, please make sure you hurry up.
And at 4:30 p.m, Peter Kuhn, the chairman, locks the gate to close the first day's Waybay.
Thank you, Peter. The gates are closed for today.
The whistle blows again for Team Fisherman's Friend and a weight of 6.640 kgs.
6.640.
And another caught by renegades at the cages. Last year's top 10 are now weighed at the memorial podium.
3,415. 5,445. 9,460.
The catch of the day and maybe the tournament. The winning team of day one is ULTC Globe Petroleum with a catch of 47.190 kgs. Up early again for day two fishing and a rush to hand in the tabs and collect kapenta from the fishing boats. The flare is shot into the early morning sky for the start of day two. An early catch, with some teams preferring to catch around the cages. Some teams prefer trawling, others try their hand at spinning.
This year's Kid Fit, which is the 57th, has been quite a turnout for us. We're about 40% up in numbers compared to last year. Last year's team turnout was 57. This year we have 79 teams, and we would like to attribute that mainly to the water levels that we've experienced here. It's quite substantial. We're at about 78% full on the lake, and it brings a huge comfort zone with that. This year we've seen already in day one a couple of 9 kg tiger fish, the biggest being about 9.4 kgs. Last year the same individual picked up the fish weighing in at 9,730, so he was a little disappointed. But we're pretty confident that the vehicle, which is on offer by Isuzu, a KB 250, a brand new one, is going to go this year. They certainly hope so, and we as the organizing committee also hope that's going to happen. It's been a great turnout. We have 10 South African teams with us this year, and one Tanzanian team as well, which we're very, very pleased to have. The conditions, as you can see maybe behind me, is quite windy this afternoon. We find that the ambient temperatures are starting to rise as well. Water temperatures are starting to rise, and this ultimately brings in bigger and better fish for us as well. Our gold sponsors this year being Eco Cash, Sawira Event Management, Zambezi Lager and Isuzu are back with us, and we're very, very pleased to have them on board. An event like this would not be able to run without sponsors like them. And our silver sponsors being Ram Petroleum, Superfert and THI Insurance. catch and release has always been on the top of our concerns, and we would like to introduce it to the tournament. A couple of years ago, we did introduce it. We ran 3 consecutive years with it, and unfortunately, it was not subscribed at all. We had to coerce teams to participate, and as a result, we actually phased it out. It would please us very, very much to bring it back into the tournament.
Day 2 at the Way Bay, and there's a lot of fun and hope that there can be a better catch than day 1. And again, at 4:30 p.m, the Way Bay gates are locked. Another great catch at 8.470 kgs. Once again, top 10 from day 1 are weighed at the podium.
4,165. 1,110. 4,465.
A top team for day 2, Glow Petroleum Charter X. Day 3 and the last day of the tournament, the boats leave their moorings to battle out yet another day. The pontoon receives the tabs from the teams under the early morning glow. The flare is shot into the air for the third and final day's fishing. And the teams speed off. Today the wind is up and water is choppy for the start. A little stretch for a tired fisherman. And even a quick nap. Razor jaws catch by the Crocodile Farm using the very effective spinning method. And always the risk of a croc nearby. Fine catch to show off. And another. These two have a lot of rods to manage. Some small catches were cut up for bait. A common sight at Kariba, the fish eagle. The last day at the weigh bay, as the fish are brought in for weighing. The gates are closed for the final day.
We've got about 40 seconds and the gates close.
Last minute teams rush in.
Holy smoke, that was a close shave. Thank you, Peter. That is it. Gates are closed for day 3, unfortunately.
So you finally can 3.325.
The South African women's team, Hamba Bamba Babes, weigh in a 3.325 kg fish.
Well, I think we actually got more than our total amount last year on our third day today. So we've definitely got more in terms of kilograms this year. It's been an awesome year of fishing.
The top 10 teams from day 2 are weighed last.
1,090, 1,255, 1,325, 2,290, 4,045, 4,395.
The whistle is blown.
6,070.
The whistle is blown again for a fish weighing 9.995 kgs.
9,995.
The crowd roars and questions the scale reading, and some congratulate the fisherman, Andre Barnard from Fisherman's Friend.
Andre Barnard from Kariba.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Don't fish as much as we should do. We had some fun at the cages today. At 9.97 fish, caught at about lunchtime at the cages. If I had known it was that close, I would have come rushing into the weigh bay. Good turnout, good tournament, 15-20 minutes to land it, good fun.
So at the end of an exciting 3 days fishing, it's time for fun before the prize giving in the evening.
Day 3, the P. Van Heerden Trophy for the heaviest fish on day 3, donated by Mr. P. Van Heerden. Weighing in at, listen to this, 9,995 kgs, Andre Barnard from Fisherman's Friend. Give him the truck! Give him the truck! Winning the Remington Gold Trophy, donated by Remington Gold on 85,435 kgs. Last year's winner, team number 1, Fins Fishing. In second place, hotly contested, winning the TPF trophy donated by Tobacco Producers Floors on 114.80 kgs, Glow Petroleum Charter X.
Well done. Well done, all of you.
Kitford 2018 champions. Winning the Dryden Trophy donated by Mrs. C.D. Dryden and the ARW Stumbles Trophy for the Zimbabwe team with the highest score donated by ARW Stumbles on 116.70 kgs. Team number 3, ULTC Glow Petroleum.
I was built to be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me, so stand up for the champions, stand up.
I'm absolutely elated to come back from such a distant down. Happy, really happy, yeah.
Well done. As a team member, how much did you contribute?
You drove the boat well.
I drove the boat, yeah.
Generally, we Kapenta fishermen. That's we build our game plan around that. A lot of teams have been saying that there's not a lot of Kapenta fish around, so we worked our plan and we stuck with it, and we came right in the end.
I'd just like to say thanks to our sponsor, Glow Petroleum. Without them, we would be nothing. So a huge shout out to Glow Petroleum and Superfert. Yeah. We all look forward to seeing you next year, and well done and congratulations again. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Thank you to Globe and Superfert.
When you're sitting at the table, you're timing up accounting. When the dealing's done, said you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your